Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatic 10 Live with Light. Yeah, Mac, I was on the fence between streaming or seeing some fireworks, but there was a storm rolling in, so here we are. Yeah, because around here they do fireworks on the 3rd. Everyone does parties with their family and friends on the 4th. Let's hop into the Discord. Yeah, I don't know if they reschedule them for like the weekend or something. I'll have to check. But it's okay. Like, if we need to see things explode, there are resources where people can make that happen. And it's not like it's a huge, elaborate production. Really? This again? Yeah, so I had already logged into Minecraft and got that error. I closed it down, started it back up, got onto the server, did like a minute worth of stuff, and it crashed. And I load it up again, and it gives me that error again. So yeah, nice, strong start. And so we can sit around and talk about pyrotechnics. Because I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of standard fireworks. I love the really loud ones. I would rather look at a campfire than ordinary fireworks. But I also like seeing the innovations in fireworks over the years, because they do keep making progress, albeit slowly. It's not like they figured out fireworks at some point in the 60s and were like, nope, we're done. I haven't seen a drone show in person, so I don't know how impressive those are. Where they just do synchronized dances of lit up drones. I like the idea of it. I don't know if they're as good in person as they seem like they should be. I also don't really live in the sort of place where they could afford to put on one of those shows. Yeah, I bought some rubber, and then the game crashed. That's how much I managed to do. Huh? Why isn't it taking it? Did the chunks come unloaded? Whoops. I guess I have to be over there to see if it's force loaded. What? What is going on? Because it's right here. It doesn't do that thing where it tells me when I walk into one of my own chunks, but like, it's claimed and force loaded. I extract. Disallow. Oh. What? Oh. From when I was grabbing stuff out of the chomper. I put it in the bag thinking it wouldn't get taken. And oh boy, was it taken. That makes sense then. I just don't understand why it was stuck in the hopper. Can you not? Oh, you can't store things that can't be repaired in your blood chest. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. We got plenty of phantom membranes. We can sleep the night away. Let's level this puppy up. Hey, another rubber salesman. Hey, back here. So we're going to keep working on our pipe system such that we can set this place up to keep various items in stock. Right, put the rubber away as well. I'll keep this here for now. Actually, over here. And then we need to go and restock our coal and our emeralds. Now, this doesn't seem to be generating as much as I would like. So we might also need to set up a second modular router with these speed upgrades and our old pick thing. But we won't be chewing through coal like we were once we hook up the item pipes between the tree farm and the steam boiler. Because the thing about this pack, well, that mod in particular, is that one coal can boil enough water to cook almost a stack of coal. And so as long as you can grow your trees fast enough, which I'm fairly certain will be just fine. I think this thing can also like water and fertilize your crops. But I don't think that works for trees. But I also don't know how you make the fertilizer. Well, yeah, we've got a couple thousand going, so that'll be good. But we need to use these item pipes, and hopefully we've got enough to make it. I know we were automating the parts for those pipes, but I don't want us to run out of power again. So we're going to bring it over here and up. And I know what the title says, but I don't think I'm going to store charcoal in the system. I'm just going to have it here. And so I'm going to have this go into that machine. Because it's not a machine that sends things back. I'm pretty sure these should be enough item pipes to get there. If they're not, well, so be it. It's a lot easier when there's a wall to place them against. And up we go. Almost there. And then we're going to follow it that way to get back to the main system. Ooh, it's quite the snapback. Okay, so that's the barrel. Here's the input. And so I'm going to remove these. Do that. And we're going to whitelist charcoal. Okay. So that, at least in theory, should work. But we definitely don't have enough item pipes to make it all the way back to the main building. So we use these, block that off, but stupid power cable is in the way. So we could place these two. Wait. That was the wrong type. So we're going to need an extra one small cobblestone brick. There we go. And we got these two, which we can put right here. For once we can close this back up. And then we'll put a barrel here, just in case we need to store something. Okay. And it's nighttime again. So now we grab our fluid pipes and we're going to replace this boiler. Well, not so much replace as bypass. You dirty rat. Oh, he got out. Okay, because now we've got the big boiler. Sir, out of the hole. I don't know what goes in this corner now. I'm gonna put the steel boiler just for aesthetics. But now all of that steam is on the same network. Which is all fed by that tree farm. So it shouldn't run out anymore. Okay, so now that that's not running out, down here, we've got this for making the soldering alloy, which I'll use to make gears and potentially blades. Because we've got room behind this wall if we need to run more ductwork behind it. Theoretically, we could put some above here as well, because the ground isn't until up there, and we can run stuff behind instead of underneath. And so I suppose we could put stuff up there, too. Which begs the question, should we move these back one? Or this forward one? Or just leave it the way it is? I don't know. Okay, so this person is selling motors, which is good. Oh, right, steel. I need to be buying steel. Man. All these random boxes, just full of stuff. Throw it in there. That'll work. Okay, so somebody needs a sink in their house. This house could use a sink. Because chemical reactor could probably use a water supply. Who brought the cat? Okay. Right, leveling up the other villager. And so we need the 2 assemblers. But we're also going to need to flatten, cut, and bend.
Hello, how we doing?
Doing okay. Thinking through all the things that I'm going to need to be able to make all the pipes for this village.
Oh, goodness.
Man.
You need a lot of pipes?
Quite a few. It's just none of my dudes sell steel gears anymore. And so now I need to have a setup for making them. And every time I'm like, oh yeah, I can do, oh wait, that's another thing. Oh, yep, another thing. Oh, now the cat's trapped. Huzzah.
Was that a goal or is that a
No, it just happened. Because there's a set of fences that's just spawned with the village, and one block that lets them walk up onto the edge. And then, oh, they're trapped forever.
Well, I know I'm logging in successfully because I can hear all the chocobo yelling at me. So. All right, I was playing with DNA junk.
Oh, yeah.
So have you DNA'd yourself at all?
Just water breathing and bioluminescence. Long time ago.
You're like, suck it, nerds. Let's see. Claws.
That's that.
Milky. Invisibility. Is that permanent?
That's that.
Some weird toggleable thing.
Okay, we don't need the furnace. We're gonna need a cutting machine. 2 compressors. Or a compressor and a bending machine. What does the bending machine cost? Compared to the compressor. So that's 4 pistons, 2 circuits. 2 pistons, 2 motors, 2 circuits. That's not too bad. Okay. Compressor for the plates, cutting machine for the bars, or the rods, bending machine for the loops, assembler to put it all together. Okay, so we need 4 basic machine hulls.
All right, back to reading about junk.
Not reading.
Ugh, reading. All right, what genes are there? So you generate your own light, is what you're saying?
I place little bits of light wherever I walk.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that before. Chatterbox, your chat messages are automatically read by the narrator within 64 blocks. That's kind of funny.
That is pretty funny.
Just like Twitch. Some people I watch on Twitch don't have the default like slightly British sounding narrator, and I don't like it. It's gotta be the British guy. Like one guy I like to watch. He has like the weird like French accent going on.
Weird.
Like I can barely understand what this guy's saying in the first place. Why are you doing this to me? He's like, it's funny. I'm like, it's not as funny as you think it is. Womp womp. Efficiency increases mining speed.
Yeah, Gromfaloon has his text to voice thing in, like, it's not just a weird accent, like the language setting is wrong, and so it pronounces it like as if it were Dutch, but it's English. And so that one gets a bit off the rails.
I could see that going that way pretty quickly.
I need to make more tin cable again. I've made so much tin cable.
Dragon Health Crystal. What even is that? Blocks damage if you're holding a Dragon Health Crystal. Damage is instead dealt to the crystal's durability. I don't think that's even in the game. I mean, I don't see a Dragon Health Crystal in existence in this game. So,
Which mod is it?
so yeah, that's. Oh, it's from the.
Still genetics?
Yeah, still genetics.
Huh. I wonder if they mean the what are they called? End crystals. Well, like that wouldn't have durability.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird.
Probably some like weird like individual like, oh, this interacts with this mod in this way. Ha ha, look how cool I am kind of thing going on. But I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Piston. Right. Okay, time to count up how many of each thing we need. Okay, so robot arms need a piston each. So that's 4 pistons, 8 pistons, 10 pistons, 10 pistons.
Shulkers give you keep inventory. Good to know. Have you seen the? Have you gone through all the DNA?
I've probably glanced at it all, but I don't really recall.
I just came across Johnny, which makes you deal more damage with axes.
Huh.
That's pretty fun.
Okay, so piston. Oh, also need steel gears. Oh, thankfully I've still got stock. Okay, so we flatten those, cut these.
Mob site.
Cables,
That's kind of cool.
What sort of site?
Mob site gives all nearby entities the glowing potion effect.
Yeah, I don't think I would want that on all the time.
Yeah. What's the limit to how many genes you can have? Do you know?
I'm not sure there's a limit.
I mean, because more hearts just gives you 10 more hearts, and that sounds kind of
That
crazy.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
But you can only have one copy of each gene. Like, you can't just keep stacking them.
Yeah. Oh no, I can only have 10 bonus hearts. I could take night vision and not have to keep these goggles all the time. Some of these seem pretty good.
Okay, there are my 10 pistons. Let's see. Yeah, let's make these robot arms. Conveyors, motors, and rubber.
More hearts too. Give you 10 more additional hearts. Nice.
Okay, there's the assembler. Compressor just needs more of these. Cutting machine is a little bit fancy. 2 motors, 2 things. 1, 2, 2. Let's buy some more circuits. Okay, cutting machine. Invar rotary blade. Invar gear, diamond dust. Okay, so it probably takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Six.
Okay, looks like I want to get me some Enderman genetic samples so I can get more hearts too, eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, gigantic asterisk. Eventually. For now, go there. Stuff less Ram D Definitely not forget about it till next time.
Definitely not.
Nah, seems unlikely. I could get myself the eat grass gene. But,
Chomp chomp.
no. I'll also insist on my infinite ham still. Yep, still ham, still infinite. Oh, yeah.
Okay, 2 glass, 2 motors, 2 circuits, 2 conveyors.
Partridge, pear tree. Alright, need more blood real quick. I'm gonna scrape some Endermen. They're gonna love it. I was just attacked by a pile of fuzz. Turns out one of our cats is very sheddy. And Heather went, aha, let's see how much is on this thing. And the answer is all of it. All of it. Every single
of it.
Yeah, pretty much. She's cute and she's teensy, and she puts all of her food intake into making more fuzz. And also anger, but mostly fuzz. How is Zool doing, by the way?
He's doing all
Zool
right.
being happy puppy?
Yeah, he's got some minor allergy issues this time of year, but he's on the prednisone, and so he's doing okay.
Is it prednisone or prednisolone? Because we had a cat who was on prednisolone. It was I guess it's slightly different or something like that. It might be a different condition.
I don't know. I thought it was prednisone, but I didn't look super close.
You're probably right.
Okay, so I can't put those up there because that would open up to the sky. So that is no good. What a world. Okay. So we'll put the assemblers over here, and then we'll put the other things over here.
Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. You're still working through some nether quartz. And then coal, and then you're good for a while. Okay. Let's see how everything else is doing. This trader llama who I have adopted, because he is my friend now. Got a tripwire hook from the siren for some reason. Ooh, that box had a golden apple in it. Ka-ching. Alright. Coal is up here. His name goes down there. Nether quartz stays up here. Metals go down there. Redstone goes down there. Coal stays up here. I think platinum goes up here. Right now, redstone's always down there. Yeah, I have these sorted by like just in my brain. Like, some of these go through the I call it theurgy process for best processing. Some that go through the demon for best processing. But I mean, I don't think it really matters that much. I mean, I got so much junk laying around, but god damn it, if I'm inefficient in one thing, I'm inefficient in everything, and we can't have that.
Okay, yellow pulls out. And so now we'll need green into the machine. There we go. Green into the machines. And so rod becomes ring. Rod goes in. Cutting machine. Ingot becomes rod. Can hold 2 rods. Can hold 1 ingot. Compressor. Ingot into plates. Okay, this accepts ingots. This accepts ingots. So ingots into plates, ingots into rods, rods into rings.
Debris goes directly into netherite, which is nice.
Okay, flow pipe out from here into there.
It's like salt ore, you just break. Nickel is a metal. Platinum. Okay, platinum goes in the sulfur.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna have to break this and send the atom pipes from that side because we already have too many going in the back. And then we need make another batch of green. Green is to the machine. And so we need steel plates and steel rings. to make steel gears. We'll add the other gears as necessary.
Dark ore goes in the sulfur. Yes, cat, I hear you. You're adorable. Shush. Someone likes to sit outside my shower and yell at me. Because that's how he is.
For these, one of those makes one of those.
I think black quartz just break.
Let's double check that this is working properly. Soldering alloy. Steam. So that should be ready to go. And we'll make a large batch of soldering alloy. Get this process started.
Yeah, get this party started.
Tin and lead. Running low on raw tin. I love this hyper cracker.
Cipher cracker?
Hyper cracker.
What's it do?
So I hand it various ores, and then it breaks them with a Fortune 6 pick that is indestructible really fast.
Oh, nice.
Like, in that amount of time, I went through 5 stacks of tin ore. And so I now have 1,200 raw tin.
Oh shit, it's Boon.
Oh
Ooh.
shit, me?
He's booning.
He's straight booning out
Everyone
in
watch
this
out.
beast.
Coming at you on the underground.
Yeah, probably.
From a secret location.
From an undisclosed location deep in the heart of. Who even knows? It's undisclosed, right? Could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere.
I'm guessing
Could be
30
anywhere.
feet below the Pentagon.
Yep. Oh wait, I gave it away. I wasn't supposed to
Oh
do that.
no. The
Oops.
disclosure.
Everyone knows.
My safety.
Pack the stuff. Pack the stuff. We gotta move like now.
Oh, that's good.
How's it going?
Well, it's going all right.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Why is tin macerated so much faster than lead?
Is it lighter?
I would guess so. Because lead is it's pretty dense, right?
It's
as a
real
metal?
dense, but it's kind of
Certainly
soft.
denser than tin. Oh, that's true.
Soft.
But wouldn't that just mean it's still dense? So maybe it's like peanut butter on the roof
Maybe.
of a dog's mouth, or it's like.
Yeah, it's not real easy to
Give
chop
it-
up peanut butter into a fine powder.
It's true. Yeah,
I can't say I've tried recently, so.
yeah. There's probably like some new AI gadget that just does it for you.
My peanut macerator.
Man, now I want a peanut macerator. Like knowing my wife and how she loves like just making that type of stuff, like I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't have like a peanut macerator, if one does indeed exist,
They do exist.
like in mind.
Okay, so let's see where that's being sent.
I'm both amused and a little worried when I read the quest thing, and it's like, yeah, make this to make constructing motors easier. And I laugh because I've got so many motors that have just been awarded to me for completing other stuff. But I'm like, I've never had to make a motor in my life, and I don't think I'm gonna have to for a while. And then I thought about what you said about how it scales, and I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna have to make motors, aren't I? I'm gonna have to make stacks and stacks of motors at some point.
Yeah, like you didn't hear how many motors I went through just in the past hour?
No,
Cause
I just walked over here.
yeah, like 2 streams ago, I had a stack of motors just sitting in
Yeah,
a
I think
chest
I'm
here
there.
that I had bought just
That's where I am.
because, and now I've got 9.
Oh, good. Well,
Not concerned at all.
how do you? I don't even know what the recipe for a motor is. I guess I should look at that.
Yeah, like that's a good question. I don't think I've ever actually made one.
Okay, it's not
that's
super bad.
It's fine.
Magnetic steel rod. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's not.
Yeah,
a
you
problem
either
at all.
add a
That's
bunch of
actually
redstone
easy.
to it, or you chuck it in a polarizer.
Which I just made.
Which
That's
you
what they were
just
talking
made.
About.
Ah!
I understand now. Screw your redstone. I'm just gonna polarize it.
Mhm.
But first, I gotta make whatever the hell. What am I making? An assembler.
Okay, so then I should be able to just grab a stack of steel, chuck it in that box, and it should start making gears. We'll make it better later, chat. Right now we're making it functional. So throw the steel in here.
Everyone knows it's not truly functional until you put the face of a demon on it.
Yes.
Now you get to choose
Oh
demons.
no,
No.
it's too stupid. So we need to throw steel gear on here and make it whitelist.
All right, what do I do with raw mithril? So I just burn it.
Oh, I see.
What do you see?
The motors.
Ah,
Because as I'm trying to make this assembler, it's like, yeah, robot arms. I'm like, okay. And then each one takes 2 motors. I'm
Yep.
like, oh, I get it. This is where they all go.
and then each conveyor belt needs motors. Every
Oh
piston needs motors.
Oh my! It does need. Oh my god! So it's 3 motors for 1 robot arm. That's insane. What else? 2 steel rod. Wait.
Okay. What was I doing? Right. I was coming over here to see if it's doing its job now. So that has steel plates. So that's full. This needs lubricant. I forgot about the lubricant. How do we make that again? Creosote and redstone. Really? In a mixer. Creosote. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Redstone. Let me bring the lubricant back. And get our cutting machine running. Oh, right. But we do need... We need a return.
All right, raw tungsten. What do I do with you?
Okay, now the problem is we need to bring this all the way down. Such that we don't make too many. which we're gonna do, but that's okay.
All right, and then tungsten dust. Does what? Oh, you have to convert to tungsten tiny dust to do anything with it? On Earth? Oh, modern industrialization. Okay, got it.
Yeah, modern industrialization does all sorts of crazy things like that.
It's got a meme about having too much tungsten. It's like, my pockets can't hold all this tungsten.
Okay, so steel gear into here. We need to get the steel rings out. So take this, put a steel ring there. Take this, put a steel ring here. Capacity 1. So this is now an intermediary chest. Comes in here, goes back out, gets the job done.
Bingo, bingo.
That chest will eventually be over in the main building. But for now, we place it where we can, over in there. So for now, we come down here. Plate, rod, ring. This is not getting rings. Why not? Because of this. Bam. There we go. So now it should start making gears. Our assembler's just that slow. They might just be that slow.
They could be. I love how one of the first things I did was set up that goofy underground worm farm with every like crop I could find. And now I'm actually like actively using it for paper to make more rubber. Every once in a while, I need more rubber. I just go down there and harvest the sugar cane, make a bunch of paper, chuck it in the mixer. Oh, rubber.
Is this not the recipe? Oh, it makes 2. So that's why it was broken.
Why was it broken?
Because I limited the
Full
output
or-
to 1, but it makes 2.
Oops.
Hmm.
That's a problem.
Hmm.
All right. Time to go to the end and scrape me some Enderman.
Ah, right. So now the plate is also an intermediary. So come over here. Check on this. No plates. Come in here. Plate. Can store 4. This allows them in. This allows them out.
As long as I'm here, I'll explore a little bit, because why not? That was an aggressive sneeze.
Yeah. Bless whoever that was. Okay, so that appears to be working. Oh, we got 10 gears. Let's go.
Go steampunk Minecraft. Put a gear on it.
So then we go and get bronze. And set that up as well.
Ooh, a city. I think.
Okay, since this chest is configured, we can turn these off and turn it to fully open. And we put this here. Can hold 6. Actually, let's set that to 0. Let's change that. To these. Can hold 2. Okay, then we'll be able to just have bronze and steel in that other box, and it'll just keep making item pipes for us.
So are these item pipes like actual like physical? I put them in the world item pipes to move things from place to place, or are they just used as like intervening parts for other miscellaneous machines?
They're actual in the world pipes.
Okay. Some fun landmass is going on over here in the end. Very archy.
Okay. So now the goal will be to run those 2 lines over to here. Because then we'll move those configurable chests to here. We'll upgrade them to the double size. And then we'll start setting up more and more things to have constantly in stock.
And then the robots.
Oh, and Boon, one of the things that I'm not sure the quests taught you, you can actually use the motors
Oh.
to make your pipes faster.
Oh. Isn't that just like a temporary buff, though?
No.
Oh.
If you're using... I don't know if it works on steam pipes. No. So it's just the item pipes.
Okay.
On the right-hand side, there's a box underneath the filter type. And you can put the various sizes of motor in there to increase how many items it sends per 3-second tick.
Oh.
Gotcha.
And so when you need to be sending stacks at a time, you use the larger motors.
Okay. Well, I don't really have anything like too much item pipe stuff that like needs to send a bunch of stuff, but I have
Sure.
a feeling I'm about to get there because I think where I'm at now is
Someday.
like upgrading the stuff to the electric, the LV stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like it's also guiding me because like the assembler and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, so this is for like a full production line that just automatically makes things.
Yeah.
And then I can see being like, okay, I need to send more stuff constantly, please. But that's good to know for when I get there. Because I thought I read something about it said something about being able to use motors to like increase productivity.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember
And
reading it, and it made it sound like it was like a temporary buff. Like, you can use the motor to speed it up temporarily, but then it's gonna eat the motor and slow back down. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna do that because I don't care if it takes a long time.
yeah,
I'll just
and
like do
it
something
might be a
else while it's
temporary
working.
thing. I haven't used them yet, so I don't really know.
Yeah, let me see if I can find where I
But it
saw
doesn't. It didn't seem like it should be temporary. Right, I need to go make bronze.
motors have been originally. It was like early on, I think. Oh, that's just steam. Oh, pipes. It's probably in pipes.
Oh, I just saw your little Enderman conjuring facility. So is the lava there for a reason, or
Lava?
it looked like there was lava or something on the top of the little like
Water,
stone
probably.
spire at the base of it?
Oh. If there's a
Yeah, enough lava.
stone spire, there might have been lava from when I made the initial descent.
Okay.
It was gunpowder that I was thinking of.
Ah, yes.
Right-clicking many bronze tier machines with gunpowder will briefly speed them up. But
Yeah, you can overclock things
this-
with gunpowder. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was basically my reaction where I'm like, I don't need, like, I don't have like a steady supply of gunpowder, so I think I'll save it to actually use for things and not just like throw it away to make it a little faster. For like 2 seconds.
And when you've got the time in a bottle mod, the gunpowder overclocking doesn't mean a lot.
Yeah, I have 105 hours in this thing. I don't know how to use it. I'm just like seeing number go burr. Honestly, like I don't even care to use it. I just want to see how much time I can get into this thing by the end of the season.
Okay, because you can shift right click any of your machines.
Oh.
And it'll inject time into that block such that it runs faster.
Okay. That is cool.
But it will consume the fuel that much faster too.
Yeah. Ah, that makes sense.
And so if you got enough steam to handle it, enough electricity to handle it, it's fine.
Yeah. Or you're
Yeah, and you
gonna
can-
run
you can,
dry in like a second.
Two times, 4 times, 8 times, and so forth. And the more you do it, obviously, the more it
Yes,
uses up
yeah.
of your resource.
Yeah. That seems too risky to me, man. Like, no. I like it just where it is. It's been sitting in my pocket like the entire time,
Sure.
just like ticking up. So it's like kind of a running tally of like how much time I've spent in this world this season. Which honestly, like that function amuses me and like entertains me way more than its actual function, I think. Gotta be careful with tin cable in your hand. You go to click on something, suddenly you're just dropping cable everywhere. Let's see, this is where...
This will also need bronze plates. Love that you can just use logs to make a ton of ladders.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm. Instead of sticks.
It's like, at least we're cutting out the middleman here. So when Stickmans is going just completely underground. Underwater. That's the one. So how's that storm coming through?
I didn't hear it actually arrive, so it might not have.
Yeah, them snake oil salesmen, the weather people.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. We got ice cream instead.
Oh, nice.
Ice cream? What kind of ice cream?
I got a Black Forest sundae, but I was not expecting the sort that I got. Because back in New Jersey, you order a Black Forest sundae, it's going to have chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And embedded with cherries or throw a bunch of cherries on top or something. But no, it was vanilla ice cream. And they just threw hot fudge and cherry syrup on it.
So in other words, they were lazy.
They chickened out.
So they just like basically gave you a hot fudge sundae.
Basically.
Yeah.
And like it was still
I mean,
delicious. It's just
yeah, the hot fudge sundae is great. It's just not the thing you described.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wanted chocolate ice cream. It was still delicious, but I wanted chocolate ice cream.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want the chocolate ice cream, man.
It just works.
Also, like, I hate the taste of cherries, so I wouldn't get this thing regardless. But
Sure.
being familiar with the flavor of cherries and whatnot like that, it sounds like it would go flavor would go way better with chocolate ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
More so than vanilla. Like vanilla is probably fine because again, sundaes that put cherries on those things, but it definitely sounds like a chocolate ice cream, maybe even a dark chocolate ice cream with a cherry. That would hit nicely if you liked cherries, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But life is not fair.
Nope.
Oh, we would be able to keep this just chock full of charcoal too. That would be good.
From plant nonsense or?
Because I got this jumbo furnace, and it's going like it's fueled by the steam line, and I'm putting in the item cables along the steam line, and so it's not really out of the way to just be like, hey, chuck the charcoal in here too. That I was using to fuel my jumbo boiler. I wonder if it has to go in one of the faces that has a furnace on it. There it goes.
Speaking of chocolate,
Mm-hmm.
I got chocolate covered pretzel Oreos.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So it's actually more probably accurately described as a chocolate filled pretzel cookie Oreo. Because that's how they did it. The chocolate filling and then the cookies are like pretzely. It was good.
Of all things, I've heard that these Selena Gomez flavored Oreos are actually really good.
I keep seeing those in Aldi's, and I'm like, oh, so that's where she went and turned her into Oreos and just started selling her. I do kind of want to try it though. I keep seeing them at Aldi's. If they're still there, the next time I go, I might pick a box up because I love me an Oreo, especially a weird Oreo.
And I had heard that as well, that they are good, but I haven't tried them yet myself.
I remember I got, I don't remember what holiday, maybe New Year's or 4th of July even maybe, but a year or two ago I remember getting, they were Oreos that like had Pop Rocks in them.
Oh yeah, I remember
like
those.
In the filling. Yeah, they were good.
I didn't try Oreos like that. I had like white chocolate Hershey's that had that, and they were honestly not that great. I mean, it was kind of fun to have Pop Rocks in your candy, but in your chocolate. But
it was a fun little novelty. Like it's not a part of a balanced breakfast, so like I'm just having like the one box that I eat over like the course of a month or longer in the case of these Oreos.
They are phenomenal though in milkshakes.
Interesting.
Phenomenal. Light. I think if I say it this way, the milkshake place at the end of the road north out of your town, that ice cream shop is the one that used to do that. I don't know if they still do. They also did one with Rice Krispies inside it. Amazing.
When you reach the old tree with the tire swing on it, you make a left.
No.
Oh yeah, okay. You've gone too far. You've gone too far if you hit the old tree with the tire swing.
You've got to do it. It's around. It's before the cemetery. The tire swing is too far. It's before the cemetery, after the store that used to be the horse farm.
That's the one. You know what I got confused?
100% correct.
I got confused because where they used to tie up the horses, like one of the horse posts kind of looks like the old tree with the tire swing on it. So like I always get those two mixed up. That's what happens.
Understandable. I mean, there was a big pond there too, but that was for the horses, not for swimming.
Exactly.
So the really funny thing about this is that recently I went to visit my in-laws.
Is that right?
And they did that 6 times in the amount of time I was there, where I asked them where to go, like how to get to the place I needed to get to. And they used things like that, where it's like across where the thing used to be. I'm like, I didn't grow up here. I visited here like 4 times. And like, it is none of the things you have mentioned were here when I've been here. And all I wanted was the name of the store such that I could look it up.
No, that's too easy.
Because it's always just the pet shop.
So you get lost. Yeah, that's how you get lost. No.
It used to be Zubin's Market, but then the war happened, and then
And then you because they're like, oh, it's past where this place used to be, and you're like, I don't know where that is, and they're like, oh well, before it used to be this, it was this. Like what? No, that's wrong direction in time. What is it now? Is it anything? Is it a lot?
In another time, another place, it was called Ferguson's. What does that even mean?
Well, you know, after Larry Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
He came to your bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
So I was working on a work project and looked up and was like, why are you all in the group? Oh, shit.
I've been there.
Yeah, so I'm not
I
gonna
have
hop
been
in.
there.
I'm not going to hop in over halfway through, but I just want to at least say hi.
Yeah.
It's all you, amigo. How you doing?
Good. I'm off work tomorrow, so even better.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
That
So
old chestnut.
Yeah, I mean, he's likely to win his 17th title tomorrow. It's true. Johnny Chestnut? No? Okay.
Nope, got nothing.
Nah.
Sorry.
One of the greatest competitive eaters of all time. 16-time world champion of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. The only reason he wasn't 17th last year is because he signed a deal with a vegan hot dog brand, and Nathan said, F you can't compete. So they must work something out that he can compete this year.
Yeah, he was like, vegan. This is another reason why vegan hot dogs suck. I'm going back to the meat stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Can't
Has
fight
he-
big vegan.
Has he ever competed in Wing Bowl?
Honestly, I don't know, but I bet he could. Let's find out. What else am I doing? Johnny Chestnut. Do I have the right name wrong? Oh my god, I might. Hold on.
Johnny Chestnut sounds right to me. So
It really does, but that would imply he doesn't have a
Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut.
That
There
name
it is.
actually sounds familiar.
He goes by John with his good friend. Sorry, I forgot.
Jack Chestnut.
Yeah, and he used to live in that one place that used to be a Kroger's.
Yeah, but
you know?
yeah, but that was after the cemetery. You don't get
Yeah.
that confused.
Before or
55
after
world
the old
records
tree,
across
though?
55 disciplines.
55 disciplines?
You heard me. Let's find out if they list them somewhere, because I'm not reading all of this text. Fuck that.
Do they call the act of like binge eating as much food as you can a discipline? Because
Competitive eating, baby. All right, so are you ready? There are 55 of them. Here we go. In 2006, he ate 118 jalapeno poppers in 10 minutes.
oh my god, his poor bowels.
Hey, Joey Chestnut knows what Joey Chestnut's getting into.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, exactly. No, it just makes me admire and more, frankly.
In June that year, he ate 47 grilled cheese sandwiches in 10 minutes.
It's a lot of grilled cheese.
Yeah.
His poor bowels again.
It doesn't, looking at this list, it does not get better. In August, he ate 6 pounds, 5 ounces of horseshoe sandwiches in 12 minutes.
Oh my god.
What sandwiches?
Horseshoe sandwiches. There's a link, because I don't know what those are either. A horseshoe sandwich,
I think it's like, there might be
toasted
roast
bread,
beef.
hamburger patty, french fries, and
Hamburger
cheese
patty.
sauce. Open
That's
style.
right. Yeah.
Originating in Springfield, Illinois. In case you're curious,
Yeah.
which of the 49 Springfields it was. That's not a
Yeah.
joke, by the way.
No.
And I'll have you know the 49 Springfields are not in 49 different states.
Well,
Of course
There's fewer of them. There are states with duplicates.
That's why we have zip codes.
Yeah. All right. So in September, he ate 29 Italian sausages in 10 minutes.
that
and
may
then-
be like, oh, and then?
6 days later, ate 9 pounds, 6 ounces of pulled pork in 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
okay.
point out too that
Everything
one
before
was
this
in
was like
Utah, the other was in Iowa.
the fact is discrete quantities is okay, but the fact you how much pulled pork?
9 pounds 6 ounces, which you figure a typical pulled pork sandwich in a restaurant is going to be about 6 to 8 ounces. So
Heather and I
it's
shared a
18
half a pound of
sandwiches.
pulled pork the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
Like
on Joey
sensible
Chestnut's
human
level, basically.
beings.
yeah.
Do you think sensible human beings enter the competitive world of eating?
No, share a half pound of
No,
pulled pork.
but they do share half a pound of pulled pork.
Oh yeah, they might do that.
Oh, friend, it gets worse. That's not a pulled pork sandwich. That's plate. That's just the pork.
Uh-huh.
Sandwiches are coming later.
Honestly, easier because the bread will fill you up.
Exactly. In 2007, the man ate 182 chicken wings, not boneless, in 30 minutes. That's wings a minute. Every 10 seconds, the man's downing a wing.
That's just
effort.
impressive that he's clearing the bone that fast. Honestly,
Yeah. I mean, they gotta be all drums. I don't know how he's clearing flats that fast.
no,
Twist
no.
and rip.
Flats.
Yeah. Not wrong.
So
The bone does not have to
wings?
stay the same. Well, there's two types of wings, right?
Oh, I guess so.
Because you can have the ones with the tips and the ones without.
Yeah.
But
I
again,
just
we
always
have
called the drumsticks
51
drumsticks
more to
and
go.
the other ones wings.
Well, drumsticks are drumsticks. I mean, George is kind of weird, but I can see what he's saying. If you're eating the non,
No, I get it. Like, it makes
yeah.
sense. Because
Yeah.
you order wings and you get, like, both, usually.
I don't get bones in my wings because I am lazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I much prefer
Yeah,
both.
because in Philly,
At which point, that's not a bonus wing, that's just a chicken nugget.
fair. In Philly, up until 2018, they had Wing Bowl, which is a eat wings in half an hour. And
That's the one.
the record is 501.
Is it held by Joey Chestnut?
I don't
Molly
know.
Schuler.
Right. Okay, so no. So he must have, these must be male world records, which is bullshit because it's still listed as one of his world records. So I have to file a complaint.
Like, does he currently hold them?
That's also true.
That's a great question. What does it say? He holds 55 records. So is this list more than 55 things?
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck, it is. Okay, never mind. So
This is just how well he's done in all of his competitions. And it's always an impressive turnout.
These are legitimate world
His
records
wins.
when he got them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because like
So,
when Wing Bowl
18 years
started,
later,
the Beast from the East ate 100 wings in half an hour.
Yeah.
which is honestly still mind blowing.
Which is amazing.
I'm going to pretend that.
But then 501, because like the
No, I
previous
don't.
competitors, like the best anyone did before that was only 444.
That's okay. Whew.
So a
In
jump
October
of that magnitude. Jeez.
60 wings. That's 15%. No, that's not right.
You know, you guys ever watch MXC?
No, what does that mean?
Used to.
Okay, so you're familiar with it.
Multiple
MXC
cross
was
currents?
Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
Yeah, it was the the American rebrand of Takeshi's Castle, and it was pretty great.
It was amazing.
remember
It's one of the shows I'm rewatching currently. But like how they always had like the goofy like team pairings where it was like this group versus this group, the competitive eaters versus the speedrunners.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be a good one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all know Crystal hamburgers, right?
Yes.
No.
It's like
Not personally, but
it's like Checkers.
I've had one in my mouth.
Rallies. They're
okay.
similar to that or an In-N-Out. It's that kind of, it's not a small like White Castle burger. It's a little bit bigger, but it's not a full-size McDonald's quarter pounder or anything either. Somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
103 in 8 minutes.
Jeez.
This was the end of a 6-week stretch this year, by the way, where earlier in that stretch he did 56 sausage and cheese kolaches in 8 minutes. and he did 45 pulled pork sandwiches in 10 minutes at the beginning of the stretch.
Damn. Is he still alive?
Yeah, I mean, he's still competing. 2008 was the year of big meat.
Big meat.
Yeah, he ate a 72-ounce steak in 8 minutes and 52 seconds.
Hell yeah.
And ate the 7-pound Sasquatch burger in 7 minutes and 36 seconds.
Oh, the Sasquatch burger.
Oh, it's
Wait,
huge.
does it say where he ate it?
It doesn't, but I'm assuming it was from like, where else do you get a Sasquatch burger, right? I mean, like,
I can't remember. I think the town might be called Willow Creek. At the very least, there's a movie called Willow Creek that's based in that town. And yeah, they have, or at least had, I think the pandemic killed them, but they had like the Bigfoot diner, and you could get the Bigfoot burger, and like I saw what that thing looked like. It was massive.
7 pounds, baby.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that big, but it was pretty big. I think that was also just the Bigfoot burger. So the Sasquatch burger is probably its own thing.
Nice.
It sounds like, but and then I was so tickled by the Bigfoot burger being a thing that existed and sad that the diner closed down that for my birthday, my wife made me a Bigfoot burger. It was amazing.
Nice.
She made like custom made a bun so it looked like feet.
That's great.
Like this thing was so big that like me, her, and a friend of mine who was there, like we split it into thirds, and even then, I think we had leftovers. Like this
Joey
was the biggest damn burger I've ever seen. Yeah, Joey Chestnut would have been done with it by the time we revealed it. It had just been gone.
In 2009, he had a sweet tooth.
Oh.
5.9 pounds of a funnel cake in 10 minutes.
Okay. Oh, Joey.
2011, he returned to Pennsylvania, Allentown though, not Philly, where he ate 23 6-inch cheesesteaks in 10 minutes. Does not say what the whiz was. Doesn't say what the cheese was. Flavor.
It's like 11 and a half feet of food.
Yeah.
If I did my math correctly. Which I may not
by the foot.
Yeah, you are
food
correct.
by the foot.
Mm-hmm. Remember when Pizza Hut did those pizzones?
Yeah.
He did 7.5 of those bad boys in 10 minutes.
Oh my god. Those were good though, man. I missed the P-Zone.
Oh my god, how did this not kill him?
Add to the list.
He ate 13 pounds of salt potatoes in one sitting. Like, oh my god. No.
What is a salt potato? Is that a special kind of potato?
Yeah, it's like a fair potato. Well, it's a boiled, typically a white potato, and they're like if you go to the grocery store now, and you know those bags of little like yellow and red potatoes you can get.
Oh, yeah.
A salt potato is like probably twice as big as one of those.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But it doesn't matter how big the potato is. It was 13 fucking pounds. Like, I think Mrs. Frog and I split a half pound of those potatoes for our dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, God. He did a Taco Bell challenge. This was his first outside the continental U.S., because it is technically in the U.S. It was in Puerto Rico. 53 soft beef tacos in 10 minutes.
Okay.
And that must have been enough to get his travel bug going, because then he was in Thailand, where he ate 390 shrimp wontons in 8 minutes.
Oh my god.
Doesn't say how big the wontons are, though, to be fair.
Were they 1 ton apiece?
Probably not.
Yeah, it could be.
1 ton, 1
Oh,
ton.
and Joey, he probably was back in the kitchen being like, make them bigger.
Yeah. Oh,
my gut can take it.
Yeah, he was in like a, we'll call it like a national or regional food kind of binge here in 2012, because he also did 24 corned beef sandwiches in 10 minutes and 102 tamales in 12 minutes. Those were separated by several months.
102 tamales. Good lord.
Again, it doesn't say what size, but you got to figure relatively standard tamale size.
Yeah, yeah. So many grandmas are like, "Oh, he loves my food."
Yeah. Yeah. He did 2 sweet challenges in 2013. Well, I shouldn't say. I don't know how many he accomplished. He broke 2 sweet world records in 2013. He ate 4.375 pies, apple, in 8 minutes. Just outside Cleveland, Ohio, actually. And then he did 121 Twinkies in 6 minutes. In Tunica, for some reason, which was the World Twinkie Eating Championship, was held at Bally's in Tunica. People do the weirdest things at casinos. Back on the tacos, 54 tacos in 8 minutes. What kind of tacos? Brain tacos.
Brain taco.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Like beef brain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah,
The other
I
three-
had never heard of it as a taco. That's just
No,
Makes
well,
sense,
it's part of the
but-
brain eating competition. It's probably the only way to
oh, that
to
makes
put,
sense.
put in a tortilla and away we go. Which
Yeah,
was,
there's
wait a
lots
minute,
of
hold on.
meat.
The World
Holding.
Brain Eating Competition, part of the zombie pub crawl.
Oh, it would be.
Okay, you
Implying
brought me
this
back
guy
around.
may
Yeah.
have downed a bunch of beer before he did this.
Oh, probably.
Awful. Hard-boiled eggs in 2013, 141 of them in 8 minutes. That sounds like arteries clogging instantly.
Oh, what's the movie where the guy eats 40 eggs? Cool Hand Luke.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Ah.
God, that went well for him.
Yeah.
He did a cat's delicatessen, 25 pastrami's. Oh no, the wimp. Half pastrami sandwiches, 10 minutes.
So 12 and a half pastrami sandwiches. I got you.
Yeah, slacking off. Although to be fair, at Katz's, that's like 40 sandwiches. They give you a lot of meat at Katz. Pork ribs, 13.75 pounds of pork rib meat. It doesn't say in what size, doesn't matter. Oh, it was on Hotel Impossible,
Hotel.
one of the episodes there.
Possible.
Don't know what that is.
It was a
Neither do
show
I.
on Travel Channel.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
I like a Travel Channel show.
Did
Usually
deep
that's
fried
some
asparagus.
good stuff.
Went back to taco. He only did 30 fish tacos in 5 minutes. Shorter time.
Yeah. Gotta cram those down.
He had 384 gyoza in 10 minutes. Okay, that doesn't seem wise. No note on if there was wasabi or not. But
Well, gyoza are just dumplings, so I wouldn't expect wasabi.
I suppose that's true. Probably just sauce. If sticking with the enclosed confectionery item, he did 165 pierogi in 8 minutes. At another casino, though. Horseshoe Casino in Hammond, Indiana. Oh my God. Went back to pulled pork with sliders, 62 in 10. And ate a whole turkey, 9.35 pounds of it, in 10 minutes.
Oh,
Jesus
shit.
Well, here's a turkey. Gulp.
He just unhinges his jaw and swallows it all. It's
Oh
like,
my
what's for
God.
dinner?
Speaking of unhinging your jaw, in 2015, the only world record that he broke was 15 bowls of gumbo. And you might think, that's probably not a lot of gumbo. But they gave it in gallons.
Oh, okay.
1.875 gallons of gumbo in 8 minutes.
Has 2 milk containers full of gumbo, basically.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's
Yeah.
probably how he ate it.
I mean, I know that if you drink a gallon of milk, you will throw up. So
Yeah.
I can't imagine gumbo being any better than that.
It's not milk-based. There's no dairy in gumbo.
It doesn't matter.
That's not
It's
true.
still-
I'm sorry. There's butter. But aside from the butter, there's no dairy. in gumbo.
Except from the butter, it's fine.
It's not a lot
It's
of
like-
butter. It's just to make the
just-
roux. So
Yeah, just say light on the butter, please.
right.
And it's
Just,
fine.
I don't want to get
Clearly, he did it.
Boysenberry pie, 14.5 pounds of pie. I'm assuming that must be more than one. Otherwise, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
very big
unless he ate the world's largest boysenberry pie.
pie.
Like, they're pulling it out of the oven, they're all get their world record, and then here comes Joey Chestnut.
I got you, fam.
Like
What up,
Pac-Man.
YouTube?
Just like evil Pac-Man running down the street, going guac 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 guac. He swallows up the freshly baked boysenberry pie. world record pie, and it's gone before they can take a picture of it.
Oh, that's the word. Oh, we got to get a picture. Oh no.
Yeah. So now he's just stealing other people's world records if they're food related.
Holy shit. 30 euros in 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
23 meat pies in 10 minutes. Doesn't say what's like. 14 and a half burritos in 10 minutes. Presented by Illegal Pete's. No idea.
Oh.
White Hut cheeseburgers. 52 cheeseburgers in 10 minutes. Is this a knockoff of... I don't know. It doesn't say what size. Maybe it's a Massachusetts knockoff of White Castle. I don't know. I went back to tacos. This guy. Street tacos. 126 in 8 minutes. And 55 glazed donuts in 8 minutes. Not on the same day, although less than a month apart. If you thought, well, that's great, but what if you did what if you did, like, you know, I can't get those glazed donuts wherever I live. What if he did some sort of hostess challenge? Well, he did donuts. 257 of them in 6 minutes. And 2 days later,
Just 2 days.
25 and a half ice cream sandwiches in 6
Oh
minutes.
my god.
Sorry, 257 what?
Hostess
Ice-
donuts. You know the 6-packs that you get in the like when you go to the gas station stores, Hostess
Okay.
donuts, but they're donuts, so they're like, you know, they're 2 inches instead of 4 inches. I may add that was 3 weeks after he ate 81 mutton sandwiches in 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then scant 3 days after he ate 7 pounds of shrimp in 8 minutes.
Yeah. There you go.
Whoa, this is not okay. First off, Wikipedia, get your act together. I haven't signed on in ages, and I want to do it to change this. This is not in order. So let me put this in. Let me paint a picture of May through June 2018. On May 12th, the man eats 81 mutton sandwiches in Owensboro, Kentucky. On May 28th, he takes a jaunt over to San Pedro, California, where he boards the USS Iowa and eats 7 pounds of shrimp in 8 minutes. 4 days later, he's in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, eating the 257 Hostess donuts.
Mm-hmm.
The next day,
Oh my god.
he's in Ottumwa, Iowa, eating 18 and a half canteen sandwiches in 10 minutes. What's a canteen sandwich? A sloppy Joe.
Okay.
Officially loose meat sandwich, of course, with sloppy Joe. It's a trade name. On the 3rd of June, so the very next day, is when he eats the 25 and a half sandwiches at Petco Park in San Diego, California. So this man, in the course of 21 days, goes from Owensboro, Kentucky, to San Pedro, California, to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to Ottumwa, Iowa, to San Diego, California, and eats, let's see, if I'm going to guess on the size of that, let's be generous and say a half a pound. So eats 43 pounds of food in those 19 days. Then
Do you
takes a
think-
small break.
Do you think outside of the eating competitions that he eats anything else? Like, do you think he's having like regular like breakfast, lunch, and dinner on top of slamming this out, or do you think he hits one of these competitions and then he probably doesn't eat again until the next one?
I'm sure he at least doesn't
Tons
eat,
of
like,
water.
within a couple of days, right?
Yeah, at the very least, he's hydrating himself.
Yeah. So he wasn't done with shrimp in 2018, by the way. He thought,
no one's
you know,
ever done with shrimp.
no, you know what that was missing? The cocktail
Cocktail
sauce.
sauce? Yeah.
So he ate 18 pounds, 9.6 ounces of St. Elmo shrimp cocktail in 8.
This is a man who as a child, I bet had a dream of like, I never want to pay for my food again, and I want to see the world. How do I do that?
Yeah.
And he
Right?
just started eating.
Oh my God, he went back for the canteen sandwiches.
He went back for more.
The next year, One 365 days later, the man eats 28 and a half. He upped it by 10.
He was practicing.
Holy shit. He ate 13 feet of pizza in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
185 croquettes in 10 minutes. That was in Miami, Florida. 43 pepperoni rolls in 10 minutes. That, honestly, I mean, who could do that?
I mean, that sounds like the most I could like step to him.
Oh my god.
And even then, I doubt I could.
Oh my god. He ate 61 and a half pork roll sandwiches. And it tells you each sandwich was 4 ounces. So that is 15 and 3/8 pounds of pork roll sandwiches in 10 minutes. In New Jersey, by the way, what? You guys,
Where else are you going to get a pork roll sandwich?
I guess that's fair. Went back to tacos. The man cannot give up tacos. Carnitas
He
tacos,
loves
82 of them
tacos.
in 8 minutes. He did poutine, 28 pounds of poutine.
Oh my god.
To be fair, there were 2 pounds of fries. The rest was cost. You know what, though? Considering that, 28 pounds of poutine, that is a milk-based gravy.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck?
He's built different.
Obviously. He ate 27 brisket sandwiches in 10 minutes. And closed off the year with a simple 81 Eggo waffles. Oh, I'm sorry, Eggo style was
Oh,
not sponsored.
sponsored.
In 2020, the pandemic looms large, so he's like, oh shit, what do I do? Well, he decides, let's go to McDonald's. I can get that
Yeah.
ordered.
Yeah.
32 Big Macs in 38 minutes, 15 seconds. This is what happens when you're not, you're not bound by a competition. So you just do whatever you want. I'll say it's 38
Eat
minutes.
for pleasure.
Yeah. He did 10 cups of ramen in 1:50. In the Major League Eating Quarantine Challenge Finals. 10 cups of ramen. I can't do a cup of ramen in 20 minutes, and he does 10 in 1:50.
I mean, depends on how spicy it is.
You know what? That's true. I could probably do one in like 5 to 6 minutes, depending on which one. He did red beans and rice, which sounds like fucking torture. 39 and a half bowls. That's 24 pounds, 11 ounces. 36,268 calories in 8 minutes. For those of you keeping track on the home game, I'm a 44-year-old male who weighs 270 pounds. To maintain my body weight, I need to eat 3,000 calories a day. So that means in 1 week, I should have 21,000 calories. This man in 8 minutes did 36,268. The last time he set the Nathan's hot dog world record was hot dogs and buns, of course, 76 of them in 2021. That's a 10-minute contest. The man went back to pie, 17 pounds, 8 ounces of cherry pie in 8 minutes. During the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business Summit, as you do. So this man's probably now charging, and he's like probably doing a speech afterwards for all these business executives. Oh yeah, competitive eating is all about blah, 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 blah.
Synergy.
Yeah, so now he's getting paid to eat a bunch of food and go to all these random places. He also did a Raising Cane's challenge that year in Nevada. 7 days later, may I point out, 44 Raising Cane's chicken fingers in 5 minutes, which, to be fair, I think we all could get pretty close to that one.
How many, sorry?
44. For those curious, that is 7.5 caniacs. No chicken, or I'm sorry, no obviously chicken. No fries or toast, which of course would have been BBS had he gotten it. He did 32 servings of popcorn in 8 minutes, and it claims that's 24 ounces of popcorn. That must be by weight, which is bonkers. That's a lot of popcorn. He went back to cheesesteaks, this time in the form of egg rolls. 46 of them. Apparently they're 3 ounces each. So, another simple, they're basically 5. So 8, almost 9 pounds of cheesesteak egg rolls. I was in 23. In 24, he goes bologna slices, 14 pounds in 8 minutes at Knoxville, Tennessee, for the ultimate bologna showdown. He broke his hot dog eating record, but it was not at Nathan's. This was in the Chestnut versus Kobayashi unfinished beef event, where he did 83 hot dogs and buns. Because again, he did not compete in the hot dog eating contest in 24, so Kobayashi won. So they did a face-off.
Unfinished beef is pretty funny to me, actually.
It is actually, yeah. He returned to his shrimp cocktail, this time in Indianapolis. So he didn't go to San Diego for this one. This was in Indianapolis. Oh my God, it's the same competition though. It moves. It's a moving competition. Anyway, 21 pounds. 21 pounds in 8 minutes. Jesus Christ. And then this year he broke 2 of his prior world records. Bologna slices, he got another pound and 12 ounces. Once again in Knoxville, Tennessee, at the Ultimate Bologna Showdown. And then just recently, on May 26th, was in Terre Haute, Indiana. And I know that's not how the locals pronounce it. No, I don't care. 42 servings of popcorn. And my mistake, it's not 24 ounces total making 32 servings. It's a 24-ounce serving of popcorn, now 42 times in 8 minutes. Madness.
I don't understand some things, and I'm okay with that, I feel like, at this point.
Oh, there's an article from June 12th, 2024. How much money does he make from competitive eating? Find out. He's estimated to have a net worth of about $3 million.
And he's saving a bundle on food, because even if he's not in the contest, if anyone knows who he is, he's eating for free, probably.
Oh, for sure.
And probably good, like, beefy meals too, because people would want to watch him in work.
So he signed the deal with Impossible Foods. That's what got him banned.
Yeah.
4-year, $1.2 million endorsement.
Damn.
Crazy. So yeah, they estimate that he does anywhere from $250,000 to $500,000 a year in prize money and sponsorships.
And all he does is eat.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't need another job at that point.
Yeah, you don't need to be good at anything else if you're really, really good at that one and can capitalize on it.
Yeah. Fucking bonkers. Is he married? Like, does he have a wife or husband that puts up with this? It does not say. He's from Kentucky. He's only 41. Fuck, I hate it when people younger than me excel in sports. He's a construction engineer.
Okay.
So, like, his eating is...
he has a day job. We should all try to be a little bit more like Joey Chestnut, I think. I think Joey Chestnut's got it all figured out.
Yeah. 16-time hot dog eating champion, 6-time wing eating champion, 3-time wing bowl champion, and he won the Crystal Square Off World Hamburger Eating Championship twice. Oh yeah, the Crystal burgers are square. So they don't cut the corners, you gotta eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
Went to San Jose State, apparently. His breakout performance was in the deep fried asparagus eating championship, where he beat high-ranked eater Rich Lefebvre by eating 6.3 pounds in 11 and a half minutes.
He would.
And that same year, he finished 3rd in the nation's Nathan's hot dog eating contest behind Kobayashi and Sonia Thomas. This is fucked off, man. Not gonna lie.
It's the sort of thing you read about and you're like, you just think about like all this stuff they've told you about like eating healthy and everything like that, and you're like, well, not necessarily, because clearly he figured out a way to do this and not die.
Hey, blast from the past. This is what we call a callback in the business. His chief competitor, of course, is Kaoru Kobayashi. Right? Oh, it's Kaoru Kobayashi. Who won the 2000 version of TV Champion.
Oh.
That show you were just talking about, that was the basis for MXC.
Takashi's Castle?
Yeah, they did a gluttony version of it, and he won.
That's cool.
He also won the popular TV show Food Battle Club. He broke out in 2001 when he ate 50 hot dogs in 12 minutes, almost doubling the previous record of 25 and an eighth. Which, first off, I did not realize that they measured hot dogs in eighths for the competition. Kobayashi is married. He has a spouse. Also, runs a relatively lucrative criminal empire in the West Coast.
Does he?
Is that not the right name? Did I have the wrong name?
I wasn't listening that closely.
Kobayashi?
Kobayashi Maru?
From Usual Suspects.
Yeah, Usual Suspects. That's the right name, right?
Oh, just been forever since I've seen that. So I hear Kobayashi, I think Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. I finally watched The Usual Suspects for the first time earlier this year.
Ooh.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah,
I liked it. I knew the twist going in,
right?
Because obviously it's been 30 years since the movie came out.
Yeah.
But even knowing the twist, it was still good to see how did he do it?
Yeah.
So basically, I got to watch the movie the second time, the first time.
Yeah.
So I could just watch the performance and figure everything out. But it was really quite good. I watched. No, we talked about this Tuesday actually because I watched The Intern on Sunday. It's good. If you're not watching Dropout, by the way, you should watch Monday's Game Changer. It was delightful.
I'm still catching up on old Game Changer. Let's see. I think I'm watching an episode tonight actually.
Nice.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I think it's shit. Let me scroll back up. It's the season 3 when they were in the pandemic, so they were all the episodes were like Skype calls.
Correct. Also the beginning of season 4, I think. But yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Let's see, where is it? Yeah, season 3, episode 5. Ham it up. Lou Grant and Christine test their acting skills against one of the greatest actors ever. Seriously, I'm assuming it's John Hamm. That's my guess.
I actually don't remember that, so I'll have to see it. Let me go see a screenshot of that. Let me log into the old account. Yes.
Just like, and I assume they got like the synopsis implies they got like a real actor and everything like that, and the title is Ham It Up. So that's what I'm basing my guess on.
Sign in. All right. Browse. I think I should be able to browse, right? Well, that'll get me there. I'll click on roulette, and then we'll go back to the Game Changer. Season 3. Ham it up, you said. Oh yeah, I do remember that one. That one's quite good. Yeah, that one's really quite good. You're gonna like it.
Oh yeah, I don't think I can really remember too many dud episodes so far. Like, I'm sure there was probably like a couple where I'm like, I'm not into this game. But like, far more are the memories of like it being just hilarious. Like I think last week was the one where Sam's mic cuts out, so they have to read his lips to figure out what he's saying.
Yeah.
That was wonderful.
That was a good one. There are a number of mic mishaps I'm saying with Eric.
Yeah.
That one's pretty good. There's one you're going to get to that they redact the prompts.
Oh.
And they had to call a hold because they didn't do it good enough. And so they were able to figure out what they said very easily.
Right.
So on the behind the scenes of that one, they're like, yeah, we didn't do a very good job. And so they had to like do an hour-long hold for the art department to go back and like fix all the prompts so you couldn't see what they really were. It was really good.
Oh my god, the Pistons, man. Gonna need more steel.
I'm watching the beginning of that episode now.
Hey.
All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Neighbors had to chat about something. How we doing?
Trying to get organized. Appears to be going vaguely okay.
As long as it's vague.
Oh, right. Yeah, it should have everything we need, so...
Oh, it's the organic matter I need here. Okay.
We'll set these up once we actually need them.
All right, well, I'm now completely distracted by Game Changers, so it's been a blast. Thanks for talking about competitive eating. I will be back on Tuesday, assuming I don't talk about travel often before I go, but I am actually leaving the country this weekend on a quick jaunt. And so assuming, they let me back in, I'll be here on Tuesday. If not, look for me on your local GoFundMe. So,
Okay.
but we'll see you on Tuesday. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, it's about time I gotta leave too. That's convenient.
Oh,
timing.
goodness.
But yeah, I should be back Tuesday. Usual time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be here too.
I should be here, I think. Unless something terrible happens.
Well, of course.
Unless Boon finally captures me.
I keep laying traps. You keep skirting by them.
It's the name of the game.
Yeah. That's what makes it fun.
Game of cat and also cat.
Yes. If you were easy to catch, I wouldn't be hunting you. Like, come on.
Raptors don't want to be fed. Raptors want to hunt.
Exactly. But yeah, have a good weekend, guys. I'll see you next week.
Enjoy the holiday.
Yeah, you too.
So I am trying to generate the more hearts from the Enderman and then modify it to give me even more hearts. So now I'll have 20 bonus hearts. Because why the hell not? Because why wouldn't I?
Indeed.
Why do I have an extra mundane potion? Whatever. I can go in my inventory, and at some point later I'll find it and go, why do I have one of these? Okay. Pardon me.
Okay, so these should be more or less ready to be set up.
Samson, you're cute, but you're so annoying. Please stop. He's not stopping. Spoiler.
And so we take a look at these. We disconnect them. Good. Okay, and then green is to the machine. And so those two boxes should be all set. There's Zombo King. It has been years since I've done any Binding of Isaac content. And so I'm not certain I remember much of any of it. Okay. So the only problem we have now is that we don't have anything feeding the raw materials into the system to turn into stuff. Because we're going to need some drawers for the metals.
All right.
Yeah, melee weapons in Isaac are quite a beast, because there was nothing really built in that gives you something friendly for that. And so you end up needing to make a follower that looks at which way you're facing and hovers there and only has hitbox when you tell it to. Takes way more programming than an amateur is ready to do. So I'm not going to say impossible, because there is a pathway to doing it, but it is not a quick path.
You have no fermented spider eyes.
Okay, so... do we do a storage controller underneath and then put a bunch of drawers here? Yeah, my tutorials they're certainly decent enough for a first mod, and probably up through probably mod 4. But the moment you're like, oh yes, the mod I really want to make, my stuff's not going to get you through that. Because unfortunately, most people's, oh, I love it, idea is a good old programming course between where my tutorials get you and where you need to be. Okay, chat. Do you think there's another configurable chest worth of stuff? Almost definitely, because we need the various types of pumps and pistons and robot arms. Do we put it under this window? Do we put it over here? So we're going to need raw material drawers over here with all these ingots and stuff. And rubber sheets. But I'm glad that those videos are still helping people so many years after I made them. Spruce slabs over here. No. Okay. Oh, we could put the drawers like over top of this. Because I don't think they have to connect for the storage controller. So then we could put some more configurable chests over here. What did I need all this nickel for? Invar and cupronickel. I think I might have gone a little overboard with it. So I've got so much nickel in my inventory. How indeed, Mr. Villager. How indeed. Yeah, because this battery alloy, we're probably going to end up automating. Unless we're not. Can always make batches of that manually. It's hard to imagine that we would need so many batteries that we can't manually do that. Plutonium battery? Really?
Plutonium.
For the quantum machine hull.
Okay, this just takes forever. I can leave that going for a while.
What do you think, chat? Should we set up the aluminum gear production now? Because we need 33 frost-proof machine casings.
33. washed pot. I will not watch you. You can go ahead and boil. Hello, fuzzy cat.
Because all we would have to do is make 3 of the machines we've already made this stream again. Ah, come on, dude. You should know better than to go in there. Yeah, because we just make these 3 again. And then we add the recipe in here. But we don't have an assembler that knows how to make the casings. Yeah, I don't even break the fence. I don't even open the gate. There's a gate on that. I should just open the gate. But here we are.
Return the slab.
Who's returning the slab?
I don't know. For some reason, what you just said made me think of the first episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog, where they stole the slab of King Ramses. And
Yeah, I've never seen the show, but I've seen the indie horror game that's based on that episode.
oh, really?
Yep.
This is news to me.
Yeah, it's
Honestly, it's a great show.
that I have heard that. I just never got around to it.
It's all good.
We're gonna have to make more battery alloy ingots. I was just talking about that. Lead and antimony. Really?
All these GMO cell incubation things, they tell you what you gotta do and what you need, but doesn't tell you what it actually makes. It's really annoying. Oh wait, no, it does. Never mind. Shh. Shh. Oh, so you make emerald heart and you give it to other things, and you murder them, and then they rub emeralds. I understand now. Yes. Murder. Rabbits give you luck. Luck is not bad.
Yeah, Chad, I have a feeling I am going to automate all these various batteries.
Let's see. Night vision can come from bats, cave spiders, spiders, and wolves. Okay, good to know. So I made a wiki somewhere. Thank goodness.
Thank you, Wiki. Not the one selling steel. Um, I know I don't need 4, but I made 4, so we've got 4. Because we're going to need another one. If not now, eventually. Okay, so pistons 4, 6, 6 pistons. So it's 18 for plates. 6 for rods. And then 6 more gears.
I'm guessing the delicate touch enchantment might. Make it so that this scraper doesn't actually do damage to the thing. But I'm not sure. Man, I should make myself one of those libraries at some point. Because just looking through this giant pile of books is not the best use of my time. Not that I'm doing much right now.
Okay, 2 motors, 2 circuits. Okay. 2 motors, 2 circuits, conveyor, a blade.
Delicate touch. Let's find something. Like a chicken or something to make sure I'm right. Why are my pigs all injured? Well, I can fix that real quick. Let's go projectile. Not charm. Heal.
Heal.
Down, boy. Oh, I can't AoE it. I'll just have to just blast this thing.
Okay. Item pipes. We got tin cables. We got green. Let's go. Oh, it's nighttime again. Let's keep our village safe.
Make sure everyone's healthy. Don't need mysterious deaths. You're good. Fishies. Need some help. All right, I think we're doing better. So yes, if you ever get back into that mod, Delicate Touch, it's only goes on scrapers, and it gives a slight cooldown to the scraper, but it makes it do no damage.
I see.
%, almost there.
Okay. Aluminum ingot becomes aluminum plate.
Strength 2 comes from polar bears.
It's aluminum rod. One to two. 1 to 2. And then rod to ring. 1 to 1. Those are all out. And then green goes in. I don't have power. Stupid tin cables. There we go. Now we got power.
I've completed genetics. Hooray!
Hooray!
Go me. All right, where was I?
Okay, so for now, let's hook up that double chest on the right to supply the raw materials. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, no monsters here.
Just need to bust out emeralds and buy a bunch more steel. You are a new industrialist, which probably means one of my other industrialists died. That's no good. Now, granted,
There's only
that
one
other
reason.
industrialist didn't have very good trades, but still.
But he was mine.
I suppose the other guy could have gone too far, but that seems rather unlikely. More rotors. I don't need more rotors. And I don't need steel plates.
What if you need to rotate your steel plates? What will you do then?
Fine. Let me check the map, make sure I don't have a spare industrialist somewhere. Nope. Where did the farmers go?
Oh, that's why I had an extra, because I'm making sets of 4, but I use them in sets of 3. I didn't plan for that properly. Yes. Okay, this is all making sense now.
Yes. Wait. Huh? Pulled steel from here. It's supposed to be making steel gears. Why is it failing? Hmm. Oh, because I probably didn't set it properly. No? It's set to accept 1 steel ring
Hmm.
and 2 steel gears. Did I not set the pipes correctly underneath? I might not have. Or is there a distance limit? That would be crazy.
On pipes?
Mm-hmm.
Don't make much sense to me, but who knows?
Okay. Ah. Thought I'd swapped those. Weird. No, it's working. Now we're going to have to make dozens more machines.
That's how it goes.
That is okay.
Not using this anytime soon. Or this. Actually use. And infinite ham. Speaking of that. Ham-tastic.
Oh, right. And we need lubricant for the other cutting machine. So we grab our buckets, grab our creosote. Chuck it in the mixer that we have never washed.
Oh, will you do dirt or you just do sand? I think you might just do sand. Jerk.
Wonder where it got the... Oh, I probably had one aluminum rod just laying around. So grab these, put them in here somewhere. Then it'll start making these, at least in theory. And now we appear to be at a similar impasse where it doesn't seem to want to do what I thought I told it to do. Ah, there we go. So now it's making plates, making rods, making rings, making gears. Perfect.
Alright, how do I regenerate my master miner merit guy? It requires what, these gems? And 3 of these guys.
Except now it's not sending the stuff to the assembler. Ah. There we go. Perfect. I know we're running over time.
Oh, you don't actually brush before you're at night. Thought you did. Oh, you do, but this thing doesn't. Make 5 of it.
Okay. So the system overall is working. It's not super speedy, but it's not supposed to be. It's just for keeping the stock up, and then when I use it, it'll just restock everything while I'm doing something else. Sorry, Mr. Industrialist, I just needed to buy some steel before we call it a night. Okay. We made some good progress. At least I know I've made some good progress. It sounds like you made some good progress over there with some genetic stuff, yeah?
I'm getting some stuff done. It's taking a little bit of time, but what you gonna do?
So we'll be back on Tuesday. I will likely be making more machines, but I might have an itch to build, so might head back to the villa, make some more roof. We've got tons of spruce now. Hope y'all have a happy or otherwise appropriate emotion holiday. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Indeed. Catch you guys on Tuesday.